everybody. Welcome to Oh My God Studios Presents. Tonight, I present the wonderful and the great and the amazing Garrett DeVaughn. Garrett DeVaughn. Sorry,
Jesus
my mind
Christ,
was somewhere
Johnny.
else.
I'm fucking out of here.
Coming back again. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. I fucked him. I did that with the last artist. I forgot his fucking name.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
What
It
are you gonna
happens.
do? It happens,
I've had
man.
2 shots, everybody. I ain't had shots in a while. So
And this is
that's my excuse.
and this
glad
is
to be
Chase
here
from
for
Jawfane.
This is Chase from Jawfane coming in to be a co-host for tonight. Thank you, Chase, for showing up.
No problem.
Being here. I know you wanted to see Gavin. Garrett.
You told me the Bard was gonna be here, so
yes.
and for context, I got to see him before his first Oh My God performance, and as I said earlier, once you hear a song about ukuleles and cats and the mischievous shit that they get up to, you kind of don't go back.
Yeah. Is he not amazing though?
He is.
I mean, dude, your stuff, the covers you
Way
did
too
tonight. Oh my God. Me and him were both confused about the Deathlock one.
We thought it was Slayer.
Yeah, we thought it was Slayer.
I'll say, I feel like Slayer would take that as a compliment. So
They probably would. And of course your Rage cover.
God,
we
it's so
we
good.
talked about that
Thank you.
last time. I still want you to do a whole album. Do a cover of their first album. Just their first
I
album.
would
That's
be-
it. Just a
I
whole
would be
cover of the
down.
first album. I will produce it and everything for you if you want to come in and do it.
We'll
for
get
me.
Maynard in.
that might be
Yeah.
something. You know what? I might take you up on that.
I mean, that would be amazing. I would
Oh,
love
yeah.
that. I will produce it and help move it for you, and mix
Thank
it
you.
and everything. Because I love your cover of "Sleep Now in the Fire." I loved it the first time I heard it. You did a cover of "For Whom the Bell Tolls" before, and that was amazing. Loved it.
Thank you.
But doing a cover of Rage on a ukulele, oh my God, that's like was so. First time you did it was such a surprise, and I loved your first time you did it. So I understand why you redid it this time because there was a little bit of loudness in it, and I loved it though.
Thank you.
But this one, thank you for doing it again.
Yeah, it was really good.
Thanks for allowing.
Because I showed that to everybody I know. I'm like, you like Rage Against the Machine? Everyone was like, yeah. I'm like, you got to listen to this.
Ah,
And they were like,
Thank
oh my
you.
God, that is so cool.
that's cool. I appreciate that.
And-
I was the first time I played it was the show before the last time I played here, at like a little microbrewery in Nashville that was put on by the Strawberry Basement.
Yeah.
So it was like this experimental folk show. So it went in well there. But I remember being really anxious about it because I was like, this is either going to land well
Or not.
people are going to be unhappy about what I'm doing.
If anyone is ever unhappy about that, they need to just go.
Well,
Leave
thankfully, like
America.
one of the other
They're probably
artists, like-
Republicans anyways, if they're unhappy about it. Because
Probably.
you can't be unhappy about Rage and a ukulele.
well, I
That-
think Zach actually plays ukulele.
Yeah.
I think he does some
think he does,
shows
yeah.
playing ukulele. So I'm like, okay, there's a tie-in.
That is cool as fuck. I never knew that.
I've not been able to hear it. I've just seen photos and
Yeah, I've
small
seen the
snippets.
photos. Yeah.
I want to send a message to Zach and Tom and just produce a cover album of Rage songs. Their first album, basically. Just their first album.
First
That's
album.
my favorite album of theirs.
It's hard to beat that first.
Yeah, but it is. That is
I
the
will
best
say
album.
too, though, they're one of the few bands for me that even their cover album,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
every album to me that they made was a good album.
Yeah, the cover
They're all a
album
little
was
different,
amazing.
But
Their cover of which you did, Maggie's Farm also.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved how
their
you
cover
slowed
of
it
that
down
was-
and did it so well. But their cover, oh my God! First
Man,
time I heard it,
they-
I was like,
I mean,
shit,
rightly
yeah.
So they brought the rage.
Yes.
I mean, pun
Yes.
intended.
yes,
Yeah, that. Yeah, their whole catalog is solid.
it is. It is solid. There's only a few songs that I on a couple albums. I'm like,
Yeah, not many.
But-
Not many for me. Yeah,
but
with you.
still, if I listen to them or if they pop up on my thing, I'm not skipping them.
Skipping. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Same.
skipping it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna deliberately pull that song up probably, but
Yeah, but I'm not
but
going
if
to
it
skip
comes
it.
up like, oh,
Yeah.
it's Rage. Can't.
Yeah, you can't skip them.
Good. Good. With
Yeah,
that.
it's like skipping Jimmy. Can't skip
Yeah.
Jimmy. I don't care what song it is.
Dude, one of their coolest songs to me was the one they did on the Crow soundtrack.
Oh
I can't
yeah,
remember the name of the
the
song.
first one.
But the solo
first
Tom
Crow.
Morello does on that is
I wish I could remember the
insane.
name of it, but yes, I know what you're talking
Couldn't
about.
tell you the name of it. but
I
it's-
had that soundtrack, and that was my favorite fucking song of it,
Yeah.
off of it, because that solo. And I don't remember if I've seen them at the time.
I didn't know who the fuck they were. I was young. I loved the movie, and I remember buying the soundtrack. And I was so crazy to think back.
was a
'cause
great
at the time,
soundtrack.
I was listening to more like country.
Yeah, it was
and
such a
whatnot.
great soundtrack.
So it was kind of an introduction to some fairly hardcore metal stuff that I just
Yeah.
not experienced before. And after that, it was kind of no turning back.
Well, didn't Trent Reznor? He also had a big
Yeah.
music production role into that movie, didn't he?
Like the whole,
I think he
the whole
did.
thing.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think
make
he did
sense.
some of it.
He did a song on that soundtrack. That was
Yeah, he
also
did a song
awesome.
of that soundtrack that was really great. And it wasn't a Nine Inch Nails, was it? It was a Trent Reznor
It was
song.
it was a Trent Reznor song.
Okay.
Trent
I mean-
Reznor amazes me,
He's,
honestly,
That is
because
that man. If you think about all of the weird people out there, Trent Reznor is the enigma of the weird people.
yeah,
He's an interesting dude.
he is amazing.
He is also the same guy that took Sharon Tate's front door and made it his studio front door in Louisiana.
That's awesome.
Did not
I
know
did not know that either.
Yeah, that's a real
That is-
thing.
That's
Wow.
If you go to his studio down in Louisiana, that front door is Sharon Tate's front door
From the murder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Jesus,
so,
Trent.
so I could say I got a front door that belonged to Gretchen Wilson one time, but that doesn't top Sharon Tate's front door.
That's insane.
It's not even our front door either. It's the door to my
Good
bedroom.
Lord.
But wow, that is fucking awesome. I never
That's
knew
cool.
that.
Yeah, and apparently when you mix weird with weird, there was a side project called Tapeworm where Trent
I've heard of Tapeworm.
Reznor got together with someone from Slipknot and Maynard James Keenan from Tool.
I've heard of it, but I've never listened to. I've never
have to
found
check
it. I
that
never
out.
looked it up before.
I don't know if it was it Slipknot. Someone from another bigger band was
Yeah.
a part of that project,
Okay.
but it was mostly a
Interesting.
Maynard and Trent
Trent
project.
thinks, wow,
That sounds cool.
that sounds like, man, I'm gonna have to look that
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna be
Nothing
looking
was released of it. As the big Tool guy here,
at it. Right.
Did you ever hear? So back in the day, back when Napster was a thing, I found a song that's Tool and Rage. I can't remember the name of the song
I know what you're
off the
talking
top of my
about.
head. It was a live performance, and
It's
it was
only
like
live.
yeah, and it was like 10 minutes long.
And it was like never released or
It was
anything.
never released or
Whoa.
anything.
And it's if you could ever find it, there should be a full video of back in like 93, 94 when Undertow was still big.
Oh, yeah.
Of one of the I think it was Lollapalooza, of Zach doing Henry Rollins' part in Bottom.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a video out there
Oh,
of
man,
Zach
that's awesome.
of Zach doing his own thing. He doesn't say exactly what Henry does in that section.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it's still like
Well, yeah, the first time I heard Tool was at Lollapalooza '94. They played the side stage.
Whoa.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
same time I saw Rage, and I saw Rage and was in line buying beer when they were
So
doing
you
Killing
probably-
in the Name of.
Oh.
So you
And,
probably
yeah.
saw Know Your Enemy and saw Maynard with his weird
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
mohawk mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Because then he just kind of
They were on
stands.
the
He doesn't do
Tool-
anything. Just stands
Yeah.
still.
sweatshirt just
yeah, Tool was on the
Yeah.
second stage, and I heard them and was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Rage was one of those. When I heard them, like I said, I was in line buying beer. I stepped out of line when he started going, "Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me."
man.
And he did it so low you could hear it, but I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh. That's
and he did it,
amazing.
and then he jumped. And I swear, he jumped 60 feet in the fucking air. I know it isn't that high for a man to jump, but it looked like it. And then he screamed it, and I was like,
just chains are off, buddy.
yeah,
Like we're
right
going.
then.
Yeah.
My best friend went and bought their album, called me up, says, "You got to come over here and listen to this." And yeah, I go to his house and we spent the day listening to it. And I was like, you need to make me a copy of this. And he recorded me a copy of it. Then I went and bought it
I'm gonna
to
be
have it
listening
on
to that the way
CD.
home now.
And
That's
yeah,
gonna be right up my drive home.
yeah, I listened to it for like days on it. I still have my first original copy of that CD.
Oh man.
I think mine's long gone. I think I had to buy a couple of those. I
Yeah,
was pretty rough on my CDs back in the day. I wasn't the best.
I think
caretaker.
it's still, well, right now it might be all fucked up because it's in a case somewhere. So you know what happens when you put CDs in cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
gotta
'em
do
up.
that.
But yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Rage was one of the other few bands I can think of that released some live DVDs,
Yes.
Oh yeah,
and they are able, whoever directed, produced it, like you feel it.
yeah,
It's not like any other live DVD I ever. I remember watching it in college. Me and my buddies used to do Heavy Metal Friday, so we would
Yeah.
get out of class and just blare metal and drink beer till we passed out. Sounds so dangerous now, but that's what we did.
but it's
Well,
fun.
One of my buddies bought that DVD, and it just became a regular part of that tradition
I bet.
because
I bet.
it
Their
was
live
amazing.
album.
To the energy translates. It's amazing.
Yeah, their live album. I think it's live in L.A. or live
Yeah.
something. It's a great fucking album.
Yeah.
Great fucking
Hard to
album.
pull off
Yeah,
good
yeah.
live.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, there's very few great live albums that are produced like
Yeah, like
that.
once you get past the novelty of it, you still go back.
Yeah.
You know, it's always fun at first because it's like, oh, they do a little different here, they do a little different there, but
Well, the only other band I could think of that does good on that is like the Pearl Jam bootlegs.
right.
Those
I mean,
two.
Those.
I will say the only other live album that Tool ever released, which is so freaking hard to get a physical copy of,
Yeah.
didn't know
the
that.
Salival album.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but
It's
I've never
good.
seen it.
I have a copy.
I have
Do
it.
you really?
Call me.
I gotta listen to it.
It's
I gotta
solid.
listen to it.
Yeah,
They
and
do a
there's
version of Push It that is
All right, so
Really? Push
so
it.
funny.
amazing.
So fun fact: this tattoo is inspired from the Salival
I
version
believe
of
that.
Push It, and that is
Wow.
actually my favorite song.
Push it as in Salt and Peppers push it?
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
Although that would be amazing to hear. Tool
Wouldn't
do
it?
the
Tool
Salt and
doing a
Pepper.
version of Salt
I
and
can
Peppers
see it.
push
If you
it?
go on YouTube and look hard enough, it's there.
Yeah,
It probably
yeah, right.
is.
They did
It probably
sometime.
is.
They did it somewhere in there.
All right, so I have a question for you
Okay.
about songwriting and stuff like that. So first off, how do you do it? Do you do it vocals first, or do you do it ukulele first, or do you do it at the same time?
It usually the ukulele starts. Like usually I have chunks of music, and then a melody will start to form. And after that, it's a lot more of just kind of like jigsawing it together. You know, you get some pieces and you figure out strong points, and then then it's more like piecemeal. But usually it does start with the ukulele piddling around, just
Okay.
piddling. You know, piddling, and you hit a chord, you hit a sequence. That
Just
you're like,
something
oh.
that hits you just right in the heart.
Like, oh, there's something there, and
There's
then you
something there,
build
yeah.
and build and build, and next thing you know, there's a few segments all together, and then a melody usually will start to come up. A lot of times, lyrics are the most challenging for me. I take a long time to get lyrics together. Usually, it's a matter of fully grasping what it's about and what I'm trying to say,
Mhm.
and not forcing it, which is a whole nother
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, forcing it makes it worse. If you're
And
trying
I'm
to force
terrible about trying to force it.
It. Yeah.
Terrible. God awful. I mean, I've got like 3 or 4 song ideas that I've had for literally 5 more years. I've got one song idea that's I've had it for over 10 years. Can't finish it because I don't. Ultimately, I don't know where I'm going. with
Yeah.
it. And like I can't. It's just. And I know there will be a day. One day, I'll wake up, something will happen, and I'll be piddling with it, and
And
it'll
then it'll
click.
click.
And I'm like, oh, got it. And then I'll write it in like a day.
You have all the Cat songs. Is that album done yet? Is
It's
that
done.
out already?
It's
Is it out?
done and mastered. Not out.
Not out yet? Okay, because I meant to ask. I wanted to ask that because I knew
Um,
we had tried to plan this to be an album release party for that.
It's been a hell of a. It's what is my one of my old buddies used to say. It's been a hell of a year this month, and like
Yeah.
it's been a hell of a decade this year.
Yeah.
Is I guess how I would relate that right now, because
I
things
understand
have just
completely.
not gone the way
Yeah, because this
I
year's
hoped
been
and
weird.
thought they would in some places, and it's just delayed everything. So
I can
I'm
imagine.
hopeful 2026 will be. I'm like I was telling my wife the other day, like I've been talking about the Kitty Chronicles for years now,
That's it, the Kitty Chronicles.
and I'm kind of tired of talking about it. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I actually release it. I'm going to be so sick of it.
Yeah.
Like, should we put an album out? Yeah, fucking whatever. I don't know.
Put an album out of the damn cats, and I'm tired of
Yeah,
talking about it.
that's good
The
marketing.
songs, though, are fucking great, though. Every single one of them is amazing.
Thank
I love every single one of them you've done.
So
because
here's
every cat song is true to fucking life.
yes.
If you've owned a cat and
You
you want to hear
understand.
cat songs, look him up.
Yeah, you can hear
You
most
can
of
find
them.
some
you
of
can
them.
find them around.
I got a lot of them on our show
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole albums.
Pretty much.
yeah.
I think there's probably a version almost of every song.
Yeah, and I think the second or maybe the first set you did, every song was a cat song. And I'm telling you, great stuff.
Yeah, I want to say Critter and I like maybe rolled through the album. I think we may have just
I
been
think
like,
you did.
we're just doing the album, right?
So
Yeah, I think you did. It was great.
So, have you? So with the Kitty album, as a seed of inspiration to plant into you, have you ever thought about doing like a crazy concept album? Kind of crazy concepts have you
Yes.
been thinking of?
I have two. And it's much in the same space that I was talking to the old song of like I just don't know exactly where I'm going with them. But one is, and I guess this is breaking news for 10 years from now, whenever it actually happens. One is solely about how we pedestal people and the danger of that.
Oh yeah.
And in a more like kind of rushed sci-fi way where there's more, I don't want to, not necessarily dystopian, but it's the picture of it in my head is a land of pedestals and the rest of us are just kind of walking under them, doing
Yeah.
our fucking best. But we admire, you know,
Yeah.
we
put 'em
we're
up
the ones
there.
that built them and we're the ones that put them up there.
And some of them probably didn't need to be
And
up
it's
there.
like this weird cycle.
Yeah.
It's like one of those ideas that I know I have it in my head, but it's not fleshed out exactly where to go with it.
I get that.
That makes
That's
sense.
one. And then another one is basically animals taking over the world, being led on land and sea by a king panda
A king panda.
and an
That's
octopus.
awesome.
You know
That's
what?
awesome.
Sign me up for that.
Yeah,
And
same here.
I don't know when and how that's going to come
That
together.
sounds way better than that series Zoo. I mean, it's way better.
Well, I can't do zoos, so there's going to be a whole thing about that in there, I can tell you.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I mean, give me a king panda, I'll worship you.
Have you ever
You'd
watched
probably be a
pandas?
better Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably better than us people.
Oh, they're way better
King
than
panda
us.
would treat people way better than what
They're-
we got going on
And
now.
I know
Octopus.
octopuses or octopi are
Is it? Yeah.
amazing. I know they're
They-
smarter
so-
than us, but they don't
Yes,
they don't have the
Like
body to do the stuff that
Yeah,
they're
there is
all of their
capable of
tentacles
doing.
have like a very high number of neurons.
There
So,
is a
like,
documentary.
it's wild.
I can't remember what it's on that I watched about octopuses or octopi.
I think
don't know.
I think either is
but-
okay.
accepted.
It is amazing to hear these people talk about. One octopus can camouflage itself so many different ways that
In
they were
seconds.
showing it in the ocean next to a rock,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like that rock.
Yeah, if you didn't see it turn to the rock.
Yeah, if you
you'd
didn't
never
see
know
it move,
Mm-hmm.
you would never know it was that rock. Another
They're
one,
amazing.
this diver was trying to get to know this octopus.
Mm-hmm.
And this octopus came out and basically became her friend.
Yeah,
Every time she came out, the octopus would show her new
like
things.
tour around.
Yeah, and show her what it could do. I wish I could remember what it was on, but I've had a couple shots, and it's been a long time since I had shots, so my memory's not the
What
best.
got
right
me
now.
on that was a book by Cy Montgomery, S.Y. Montgomery. It's called The Soul of an Octopus. It's heart-wrenching, but she befriends multiple octopuses at different zoos. You learn a lot about the industry, which
Yeah.
was a major part of me and my wife becoming vegan and refusing to visit zoos or anything anymore. But you do learn a lot about the octopus animal, and they're wildly.
I think they're
Stay
way.
wild.
I think they're still. I think they're smarter than we are.
Well,
I
like,
really do.
it's just the distribution of the brain cells is what fascinates me the most.
Yes.
Because they're all their arms, like there's stories of seeing. I mean, it's documented that like you find a severed arm with a fish, where the arm got severed, and it continued to hunt. How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah. Still
You know what I
hunting.
mean? It's because it has
Well,
neurons all through
they
it, so
showed
it just continues to do its thing.
This documentary showed an octopus using the trash in the ocean as a means to help it catch its food,
They're crazy smart.
and it's like
They
that's
have
pretty damn
like
smart.
they get depressed. I mean, I think all animals do, but it's documented.
I do too.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe that no animal feels pain. I just don't believe that.
No. I
Yeah.
think all animals feel pain and depression. I
Yeah.
think they do. I've seen dogs sad.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen cats sad.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it happens.
But like some of the ones she meets at the aquariums, clearly not okay,
No,
and it's kind of brutal.
that is.
But
kinda
that led
brutal.
me to like the idea of like, man, what if like a story about like just them and one of my old jobs, we used to put the San Diego Zoo on the TV, on the panda pen.
Mm-hmm.
Those jokers just mow through bamboo, and that's
Oh
all
yeah,
they do.
that's all they do is just eat
But I'm
bamboo.
like, but what if there's like this whole back world of like
Yeah, what do they
King
do?
Panda just fucking, like Kingpin style runs the world, but just chills. You think he's doing nothing, but he's
He's running
doing a
everything.
lot.
pulling the
He's running
strings. I'm like,
everything, yeah.
that's something to do. I don't know where it'll go and when and how, but it's on
Well,
the list.
Well, if you need assistance with some of that,
Noted.
You
I
need
am a
a place to
ba-
record it. I'll give you one.
Noted. Thank you.
So
That would be great.
speaking of recordings and stuff, how how do you go about it? Like, where do you go to do this? Do you do this
So-
in house or?
My 2 albums, the one that's out now, that's been out, and then the one that will eventually be released, I did with Corey Horn.
Mhm.
I feel so sorry, Corey. I'm so sorry. I always forget his studio name. But he's here in Nashville.
Okay.
He was one of the few when I was first looking to record my first one. That like he kind of ghost called me and was like, "Hey, because I had just little self recordings on like SoundCloud or something, and somehow or another he stumbled across them and was like, I don't, if you wanted to record, I don't know if you're trying what, but I would love to do it." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do this."
Let's do this.
And he's kind of he's rock and roll, but he does sort of a pop lean at times,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which I don't consider myself pop, but I was like, my first thought on it was like, that actually it'd be interesting to see where that goes. And so he's been my producer through the first 2 albums. If you listen to the one that's out now, it's super simple. I mean, we did it in 2 days, probably 12 hours.
If I remember, that has bass and drums in it, doesn't it? In some
Some,
of the songs,
not
yeah.
much.
Not
it's
all of it. Yeah.
very sparing.
Very sparingly, but I do remember it because I
It's
I've listened
mostly
to it.
ukulele and vocals, and then he
Yeah.
does some synth stuff
Yeah,
background.
yeah, that's it too. Yeah,
that he added in, which really made the difference on a couple of
Yes.
places.
it did. It did. It made some of the songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I love-
super simple album.
Yeah, I love what you done. You could tell the simpleness in it. It's like
And-
the synth stuff could be recreated so easily.
Yeah, like
And
that.
it was amazing stuff.
That was the whole going into the making of it. That was what we were going for. We
Yeah.
kind of wanted this sort of like the last American albums that Johnny Cash did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the simplicity. That's what I wanted. The second album that will be out, I did bass, ukulele on it, and then Critter did drums.
Yeah. Did you do full drums or?
No, I did the
You
djembe
did the djembe.
the
Yeah.
whole time through.
Yeah, because I was going to
comes out
say
very
the
cool.
djembe was amazing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hear those
that was
songs
all
with
Critter.
full drum. I wouldn't want to hear any of those songs with full drums. Even though I can hear them in my head like that.
We've talked about down the road eventually expanding to like a tiny set. You know, like
Yeah.
snare kick, hi-hat, or something like nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy. It would have to be simple.
Yeah.
But with the jabaya, amazing. So I love how it sounded the first time you were here with the jabaya.
That was all
Great
Critter.
stuff. Yeah.
First time we practiced, he listened to some of my stuff. I was thinking cajon because that's what you do.
Yeah.
And before we practiced, he was like, "Hey, I've got this drum. What do you do? Like, I'll bring the cajon because you're paying me to do this, and you know that's what you want. But would you mind trying?" I'm like, "Dude, you're the expert. You're the drummer. You tell me what you think will work. You think that'll work? Rock and roll. Let's go."
Yeah.
We didn't even open the cajon. I mean, we got the djembe out, played through 2 songs, and we're like, "Yep, that's it."
That's it.
So that's
It
all.
sounds
Critter.
amazing. It sounds
Never
amazing.
would have thought to do that if it hadn't been for Critter.
What you did here that first time you were here was amazing.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear the album when it comes out, just to hear all
God
of it
willing.
like that. God willing, if it happens. If you need help with it, send it to me. I'll help you.
I will. And you know, for everybody watching, I give a really good teaser to one of the songs in the set that I did tonight.
Yes, yes. And one of the songs doesn't get done.
Super deliberate. Super deliberate, by the way.
I believe it.
All part of the master plan.
Yeah, I believe them too. I think he's like being somebody.
Yeah. Oh man.
I do.
I can't tell
You did
truly that
catch
happened.
before he went into pinhead. That little thing at the end. I got to bring that up. That little thing at the end, right before when you
Oh
said.
my god, that
when
was
you
so
said,
good.
He's in the Epstein files, dude.
I just
did
hope I
not
don't get you
expect
booted
that.
from YouTube for that.
Yeah, I did not expect that, and I loved it. I was like, yes, because what the fuck? Release him.
That's my. I mean,
I want him released. I don't care who the fuck.
I don't either. I think that's what's funny about it is like, well, you know, what are you gonna do if the Democrat fucking let's jail time, bro? Let's go. Like, let's do this.
Yeah.
I do not
Send
care.
them. I mean, they all fucked up.
And you're
Yeah.
not gonna break my heart.
No, you're not.
I'll be
want-
disappointed potentially, but
No,
that's
you're
not gonna stop me from
No,
going after it. Like, yeah.
no. I'm like, release that shit. I don't care. You said he was gonna do it,
That's
and
the
now
whole
you
thing.
tacoed out on us.
That was the whole
Yeah.
thing of like the whole thing, all of it. Like, we're gonna get as soon as we win, we're getting it out there.
And then what happens?
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
I'm in an argument with the guy
I-
about that now. I'm like, what?
I
What do you
feel
mean?
like there are a lot of people in that
Dude, that it would be absolutely
Across the
devastating to
board.
hear.
Yeah, I
I
can see it
honestly
being across-
don't think it'll affect anybody as much as they think. Look at Charlie Sheen and the whole Heidi Fleiss thing.
That's
Okay,
true.
well, Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen was definitely on that list.
Oh, we knew
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen's on the list too. But the whole Heidi Fleiss thing, when that came out, everyone was like, "Oh, Charlie Sheen's career's gone."
I will
No,
say though, the only difference I would say is that this is
this is a little bit worse.
children.
Yes.
You know, the
Yeah.
underage element is what
The underage element is what
is
makes
really
it worse.
Because
but-
you know, like if we're talking about adults, I have no problem with sex workers. I
No.
support sex workers. I don't. think
it's a
that there's-
job. You got to
yeah,
make
it's a
money
job, man.
somehow. Yeah.
I really don't care.
No, I don't
Um,
either. But when it comes to
but-
kids, that's a different
Different.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Very different.
And if you're like, especially if you're calling out other people and saying they're this, they're this, they're
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
they're pedophiles,
And then you
And then-
you turn up on there. That's
and
the problem.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. And it's fucked up. It shouldn't be that way. I mean, if
Well, I'm
you're
glad
gonna
it didn't make you mad that I did that because I told my
No.
wife I was gonna do it and I was
Oh,
like,
no, that was
No, I
great.
love-
like I
I was-
just don't. Well, as much. I mean, it's starting to get a little dangerous to speak out more.
honestly, I don't
I'm like-
care.
If Kimmel
I
can
s-
come back, so can we.
Yeah, pretty much. That's right. And honestly, on the whole Kimmel thing,
That's true.
I saw the clip
Yeah.
of what he said that got him canceled.
Wasn't even
And
that bad.
It wasn't even anything bad at all.
It wasn't about Charlie Kirk at all.
It wasn't about Charlie Kirk
No.
at all.
It was about Donald
It was
Trump.
about the MAGA people.
Yeah.
And that's what it was about, the MAGA people.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? He didn't say nothing
No,
bad
man.
about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Why are you censoring him? Why are you trying to stop him?
Yeah.
I-
The,
there's-
and the same people that made jokes about like Nancy Pelosi's husband.
I know.
getting
Oh
hit in the
yeah.
head with a
Oh yeah.
hammer.
I
Which
know
I'm
these
like,
same
you know,
people that said the same shit about Nancy Pelosi.
I'm not like drinking Nancy Pelosi's bathwater or anything, you know, but
No,
like
but
that's like how are you going to make fun of somebody that like legitimately a murder attempt with a
yeah.
fucking
or
hammer?
what's her name
Yeah.
in Minnesota that got
Yeah,
killed?
the actual
Yeah,
assassination.
the actual.
No,
her and
nobody
the other
worried
guy-
about
nobody-
that.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
That got quiet real quick. They
Super
didn't
quick.
even talk about
Yeah.
doing anything there.
Yeah, that whole thing
Yeah.
is a lot and very challenging.
So, on this note, with some of your political messages, I really do like them. Have you thought about doing like a one-off song to like kind of, for like, have you ever tried to be today's Bob Dylan, if you will? Because I feel like you have the power to do it.
There's a part of me there. I know that's terrifying to me as well.
I can imagine.
You know, that's a scary thought. Most of my family is very red.
Yeah.
What I do, even what I've done up to this point, it hasn't been bad blowback, but there has been some. And that's been really challenging for me. And then there's like just the intimidation of the idea, because like Bob Dylan and Rage
Yeah.
and the Guthries, they I don't know how to get the words on it. It's intimidating to think about going as hard as they did on some things.
Yeah.
Back when
Not
they
because I
did
don't
it, though,
believe it, you know, not because
Yeah.
I lack belief.
But back
I don't
when
think
they
I have
did
confidence or something, I
it,
guess.
back when they did it, the world was a lot different than what it is now. Now you say the wrong thing about one person, all of a sudden you're evil. You're the bad guy. Even
Yeah.
if you're saying that wrong thing about that person, you're saying that thing about that person, pointing out they're evil.
Mm-hmm.
You're the wrong being evil for pointing it out. And it's like, but they said this.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like it's very much a world where you're really having to fully accept that you are not going to be getting 100% from support.
No,
No
and
matter
some people are
how
so
true or good your message is, it is going to be rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then there's those people that believe a lie so much
Yeah.
that make it hard to even try and put a truth out there, because
Yeah.
you try to say that truth and it's like, no, that's bullshit. But
Yeah.
prove to me that it's not.
Yeah,
Well, because it's bullshit. I say it's bullshit.
yeah. But
And-
it's
And there's
tricky.
more than just that one person. There's
Oh yeah, I mean,
millions of
it's,
them.
It's a lot. I will say, kind of more on your question. I mean, I guess I really appreciate you saying it, because it's nice to hear.
he does have some great political songs too. The two
but,
I've heard are amazing.
I'm trying to get to that space of being more able
Yeah.
to say what I'm thinking in a coherent and clear way. I think one thing that holds me back too is I don't love rambling.
Yeah.
It's so I'm an easy rambler. Like I can start going, and the next thing I know, I've not said anything in 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
and
but
I don't
you've
wanna
spoken
do
for
that,
15
you know?
minutes, but
Yeah.
you didn't say anything.
I don't like when people do that, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So when I think about writing, and it slows me way down, because I start to really analyze every single thing I'm saying,
Yeah.
which I don't necessarily think is bad. It just slows it. It makes it slower and a little harder. But like Gaslighter is definitely a political one.
Yeah. Great song.
There's a very short song that I wrote. I didn't play it tonight. I think I played it the
He's
last
played it
two.
the past 2 times, yeah.
Called "I Shit in Your Chair."
Have you heard that one?
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to
Yeah.
that.
It's a true story.
It's a true story. It
I,
is a true story.
I'll tell you.
To an extent.
Yeah, I
It's-
embellished some space in it,
Mhm.
but I always preface it with like, I embellish, yes, but not where you think. And it's an unfortunate true story that happened here in Tennessee in 2019.
19, and I looked it up.
It's a
It
thing.
wasn't. Yeah, they didn't
Never
shit in the
got-
chair.
Yeah, never got resolved. As far as we know,
No.
whoever did the thing is,
They never
for all we
found out
know,
who
they're
did
still
it.
in office
Yeah,
Hmm.
they could still be in office.
here in Tennessee, making laws.
Yeah,
It's a good feeling.
makes you feel good,
It
doesn't it?
makes you feel very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, yeah.
It's the kind of people we put in office. That's why I say when you vote, if someone is running for re-election, I don't care what party they're in,
No.
whether you like that party or not, vote for the other guy. Get that person out, especially if you want term limits. It's the
Yeah.
only way you're going to get them.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I've done it for years where I voted both sides, and even though I didn't, I would vote independent most of the time.
Yeah.
Just because both sides, the one that was running for re-election, I did not want to stay in there. I didn't care how good you did. I'm just like, okay, you've been in there long enough. We need new faces.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's the scary part is nobody wants to do that.
Which is, I mean, it's like it's not surprising, but it's disappointing, I guess.
It is. It's hugely disappointing
Yeah.
because that's just how people are. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like I've told a story about the old man I met years ago when I asked him during the Bush-Gore election, who was he deciding on? And he said if he didn't vote Democrat, his pappy or granddaddy would be rolling in their grave.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm sure when Obama ran, he didn't vote Democrat. I'm telling you, this guy was deep south. There's no way he voted Democrat then,
Yeah.
because his pappy and daddy would be rolling in their grave if he voted for Obama. And I'm being serious about that. And that's the type of shit that scares me. I've seen that in real life happen in front of me with that one man. But years before that, there was a TV show back on one of the big threes about history, and it was like a series. And at one point, one of the stories was the son didn't want to vote with what the dad was telling him to vote for. He just turned 18. He got the right to vote, and his dad was like, "You need to vote for this person." And son was like, "No, I don't like that person. I like the other person." And I remember watching that as a teenager, going, I didn't vote for years because of that. Because I was like, I don't know what I want to vote for. I don't care what either one says.
Yeah.
I don't want that kind of hatred for my family.
Yeah.
But then I just said, fuck it. I'm going to vote for who I think is the best bullshitter that could actually do something.
Yeah.
We ain't had a good one of those in a while.
I will say, back in the election where it was Hillary and Trump, before it became just those two, and even though independent never gets it,
No.
I
I did too.
I
For-
did too. Nobody
for
did.
the most part, I
Yeah,
enjoy more of the ideals of the independent
Me
crowd.
too.
Yeah, same here.
Um,
Same here.
But the guy that they had running that year, his name was Gary Johnson.
Yeah.
I almost voted for him, but I
remember
voted for
Gary
Jill.
Johnson.
I
I voted for Jill too. But I remember Gary would have been my second. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Gary was my first, but
Yeah.
only because I saw, and it wasn't his ad. Someone made it to be
a
funny.
supporter. Oh, like they were taking a shot at it.
No, they weren't taking a shot at him. Like they were supporting him. They were being funny about it.
Gotcha.
So it was Trump, Hillary, and then Gary Johnson.
Yeah.
So the slogan said, "Why deal with the two nuts when you could have the Johnson?" And like I
know,
If
saw,
I'd have seen that ad, I probably
That
would
might
have done the
that might
same
have done
thing.
it.
I,
You know
I
what?
saw that, and I looked the guy up, and I looked what he was about, and saw some of the videos that he was promoting, and I was like, I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, if
And
I'd
then
have seen
they-
that, I probably would have done the same thing.
That's funny.
Because he was I almost voted for him too. And that's the scary part, though, is people are so afraid of voting independent because they're crazy. They just want to do something. No, they're not
literally,
crazy.
Literally in the middle.
There's been a few crazies out there.
Yeah.
They're the gray between the red and the blue.
And I think what did that was back in the day when Ross Perot ran.
Ross Perot. Man.
Ross Perot made the independent vote scary because he was crazy. But
And just
he was a
super rich.
businessman. And a lot of what he said made sense.
Yeah.
Would have worked if it was done like he was talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
But the elite weren't going to let that happen. There's no way.
Yeah.
The two-party system wouldn't let that happen. There was no way.
Not a huge fan of the two-party system.
No,
I don't know how
think
to break
it needs to change.
Other than I don't know how to get out of it as of where we are right now.
Well,
I can't think of a way either.
I will say, with all the radicalism that's happening in Congress and in the White House, I would say now would be the good time to make it. I mean, obviously, I wish we had different people.
I do too. The
But,
sad
like-
part is the people don't get the exposure they need.
Yeah.
The people don't get the news report up there. It's always just the two parties that get that report. And it's so fucking sad.
Well, then the independents need to start doing more crazy shit then.
They probably
I mean,
do.
You know, it's sad, but you're probably right.
Mhm.
Like if they want to get the attention, you got to make it.
Yeah, you got to make it. There was that one time.
So
Not
if there's
right.
any random independent leader
Yeah, we
guy
got you.
watching this, heed my words. Go start some shit.
Yeah, go start saying some crazy shit, and
Say
you
some
might get the people, and you'll get on the news, and we'll hear about you.
It
I mean, you're
worked
not
for
gonna
the
say
red and
anything
blue.
Crazier than the president does. So
Literally,
What can you? I mean,
literally.
literally, you're right. There's
Unless you translate it into like Russian or German or Taiwanese or
Yeah.
whatever. If you say it in one of those languages, and then have the subtitles underneath, maybe the anime fans will get on board.
maybe
The anime fans.
that might work. That might
a lot
work.
of anime fans, man. That's a lot
That's
of votes.
a lot of votes right there, isn't
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
Maybe that's
Know your
it.
crowd.
Like,
Know your crowd.
Maybe
Yeah.
they need to go after like the super, like unknown but interestingly large
hit-
niche crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit
Anime fans.
hit those weird
Hit those
niche
weird
crowds.
groups. Go after those D&D players.
Yeah,
and-
if you could do like a trio, a trifecta, if you will, of like D&D and like professional wrestling and then anime.
yeah.
You're done.
change
You're
the
done.
world,
Yeah.
man.
You could.
Tomorrow, we're
Well,
we're
I don't
good.
know. Professional wrestling's gone more Republic.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate
That's-
thing. I've had to quit watching chunks of it because I'm a big wrestling fan. But
Yeah, I did too. I watched Raw once
I kinda
not too
get-
long ago and was like,
I
no.
I can't support it. like I
Yeah,
used to.
it's not like it used to be. It changed for me during the Attitude era. That's when it started getting a little bit too. It wasn't.
Yeah, they really turned it up a notch.
Yeah,
there.
they went up there. I mean, some of the violence was great and like extreme was okay.
Yeah,
But when they got to where they were hating on other people, it just wasn't the same to me. I was like, this is, and our world's gone to that now.
yeah. It
And
was
it's
pretty
scary.
misogynistic too.
Yeah,
at times.
very
I was
misogynistic.
a teenager when a lot of that was going
Yeah.
on, so I fucking loved it. But
Yeah,
you know,
same.
looking at it now, like, yeah, it's not the best messaging.
Yeah, I was growing out of that at the time that it came out, so I was like,
Yeah.
Well, for me as a
as a young buck.
tween teen, between the ages of like 9 and 15, you know, perfect age for me to get into like, you know, the WWE, WWF, whatever. And I thought really, like, I thought some of it was cool, but then someone showed me like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and like actual karate,
Yeah, real
not
fight.
not the 5-year-old shit that they're doing
Right.
in someone's basement.
Yeah,
But like,
Like
it,
legit
yeah, like someone
martial
like,
arts.
yeah, the legit stuff.
and someone like got me into that, and like I got more into like MMA and
Oh,
yeah,
UFC
yeah,
yeah.
that was
type stuff,
way
and
better.
like to me, I always thought that was way more interesting than throwing chairs at each other.
yeah, because even that's not. Cause we all know. I wouldn't say wrestling's fake, but we do know
It's good
it's
entertainment.
predetermined. It's good.
It's
It is
predetermined,
great
yeah.
entertainment. I'm not going to put down
Yeah.
the entertainment value of it,
Yeah.
but we do know it's predetermined
Yeah.
before the matches who's going to win.
Yeah.
It-
We know this. There's a
Right.
whole documentary on it.
Oh yeah, that's
Whether or not the fights are all scripted, I do know a lot of the like walkout lines and some of the call outs. Those are definitely scripted.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Some of that stuff's scripted.
Yeah.
So the storylines are
and that's like
scripted
part of
to
the
an
culture
extent.
they built. You know,
Yeah, and
this,
they
like,
built that. They did build it.
ambiguous
Yeah.
thing of like it's totally real. It's not.
No, I mean
But
the
we're gonna
fighting
do it,
to an
you know.
extent's real.
I mean, they're
The-
legitimately
I
hitting
mean,
each other.
yeah,
the
they're
But
getting
you know
hurt.
You're getting hit. It's
Yeah,
not,
the hits,
It's just
the
stunt guys
bruises,
hitting
yeah.
stunt guys.
Yeah,
Pretty
like,
much,
you know how to
but
make a hit look good.
They
and
do get injured. I
They do
mean,
get
Yeah, they
hell,
do.
Rowdy Piper threw his knee out like so many
He
times.
fucked his hip up a lot.
Yeah, fucked his hip
I
up.
mean, it-
I mean, there's no
Jackson's
fake.
a
I mean, there's no faking jumping from the third.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Bro.
it can be padded and shit.
That's
but
what
you're
makes
jumping
them-
off. That 20 foot.
that's what makes them good actors to
Yeah.
a point.
and
'cause some of
athletes
them-
because they can control their body enough to
Yeah.
not get injured.
Yeah.
And some of them have become great actors
Yeah.
just from that, and
Yeah.
still go back into
Cena, The
wrestling.
Rock.
Cena, The Rock, are two
I
great
mean, those
examples.
are two best ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two best because I've been watching Peacemaker, and I got to say, Cena
He's
is
exceptional in
amazing.
that, man.
Oh,
He is
yeah.
He's
amazing
super good
in that.
Yeah.
I mean, the first season was great. The second season is like
I
way
haven't
better.
watched any of
All right,
the
have you guys seen the new
You
Superman?
intro
Not
even.
yet. I haven't watched it either yet.
All right,
I'm,
All right.
I'm very behind.
I'm
Wanna
not-
go there.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing.
Okay.
The new Superman, I thought, was really good. It was really, really good. I thought it was a little bit better than Man of Steel, but you also can't beat
Okay.
Christopher Reeves.
My point on it is yes, it was good. Lex Luthor was amazing.
I can
Yes, he
believe it.
was.
I love Nicholas Holt.
He was amazing
good.
as Lex Luthor. That was my favorite part because he was ruthless.
I could see him being really good. At
But the movie was too predictable to me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
flow
it's
was
it's a Superman story.
Still,
Fair.
it was a comic book Superman story. It was so
Just
predictable.
in the 21st
I wanted
century.
a twist. I wanted a change. I wanted
Oh, like
some.
a pivot
It's like Man of
off of-
Steel. I loved because of that twist
Yeah.
where he killed Zod,
Yeah.
and it pissed me off. But it was different,
They took a
and
shot.
it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could see why he did it. Even
Well, they
though,
did a good job of making it. He had to.
sorry
Like
for
they-
all the spoilers, everybody.
Oh, if you haven't watched that one.
But yeah, if
Oh,
you haven't
yeah.
seen Man of Steel, then I'm sorry.
The
But
statute
Go
of
ask your
limitations
wife.
is up
Yeah.
on that, Yeah.
Go ask your wife about Henry Cavill and the Chest on Fire scene. Just
Yeah.
ask her about that.
I don't have to.
It's not right. It's not
But
fair.
it's not. It makes me sad.
I'm
But
kind of aroused.
I could do laundry on that.
I can hang clothes on that. I can't watch it because my carpal tunnel acts up every time it's on there.
Well, you know.
So, to circle back a little bit,
Classic homemade God interview going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
only because I'm thinking about it. When it comes to doing new stuff, have you ever thought about doing music videos?
I have one for my first album, and I know I do want to. To answer your question, yes. I have a lot of different ideas on what I want to do. Like I would love to have an animated one, because I draw a lot. I would love to be able to bring some of my drawings to life to match the songs. You know.
Mm.
There's a few songs that there's enough story there that I think a video would be doable. So that I hope to. I've not really. I get overwhelmed because I'm like, God, that would be so cool. And then somewhere in there, my brain's like, so how the fuck are you gonna do that?
Trust me,
how are you gonna do that?
I've been
Like,
wanting to make a cat video for one of your songs. I'm just trying to figure out, do I need to
I mean,
just-
I'm open to ideas. Like, I mean, really, you know.
If my cat was still alive, I would have had one made for you. Because
I'll
just
tell you,
filming
man.
the shit he would do.
I'm always open to thoughts and ideas because I'm a firm believer in nothing any of us do is truly original.
No.
Only, and that's not an insult because I don't feel bad about that. Everything I do and write or make, there is a core inspiration, a specific thing that I can look at and be like, oh, I've ripped that completely from
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
everybody else may not see it, but
you
I
know,
fucking know where.
You know where it came from, yeah.
And to be like, oh, and I know I'm not alone in that too. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, in our
that's not a
song,
unique thing.
in Jawfane's song Cataclysm, full spoilers on this, totally ripped off My Own Summer from the Deftones. I like.
Oh yeah, the bass.
I switched the pattern up just
Yeah.
like by 2 or 3 notes, and it's literally the same riff, just like just fucked up.
Yeah.
And like
a lot of songs are like that, anyways. I mean, I can listen to. Oh, A Perfect Circle is a great example. Their first album has 2 songs. One of them is Thinking of You.
Oh, such a good song.
Great song. And then there's another song, and I can't remember the name off of it off the top of my head, but if you listen to it...
Is it off Murder Noms?
Yes. But if you listen to it, you can hear Thinking of You in it. You could hear that.
Like,
and a friend of mine is one who
rhythm of
pointed out. Yeah, the rhythm to it is like... That's... just,
I gotta look this up now.
I don't know what the song is, and I couldn't tell you unless I heard it or listened to the album. And it's been a while since I've listened to the album.
Yeah,
but,
it's been a minute since I was in that one.
There is that, and
one of the songs on my first album, I mean, if you look at like song structure and dynamics, completely ripped off Radiohead. Like the music is not the same, but but
the
flow,
and the
feel
everything of it,
and some of the changing is just like I copy and pasted.
Yes.
I feel the Radiohead
Adam the
vibes.
Astronaut kind of reminds me of Radiohead a lot too, but that's not the song you're talking about.
But the only because I'm blanking on it, the cat where he's wandering around and it sounds like a western almost.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
I was when I wrote that music, I was watching a shit ton of spaghetti westerns, specifically the Man with No Name trilogy.
But that
great fucking trilogy.
For
Ennio
some.
Morricone?
There's a section that you have in that song just reminds me of REM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was it the breakdown section of it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But like.
So what's funny? I pulled that. I mean, speaking of just pulled that off of a Toady song.
Oh, okay.
The structure, like the layout of that section and the way the phrasing or the beat counting.
Yeah.
Completely a Toady song.
Wow.
Different chords, different melody, but you duplicate you kind of extend a chord for an extra bar every other time.
Yeah.
And and it was one of their hits. It was like one of their best singles they probably did the best on.
That's
awesome. I know
Danny
California is a rip off of Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like
a good song.
It's like 2 keys up.
Yeah.
And it's like at a faster tempo by like
it's just
10
faster.
BPM.
It's so funny though, because I never would have put that together.
Oh no, it's first
and
time I heard.
who knows if it was even that deliberate? But
you never know because it happens.
it may have just come.
Well, sometimes like I find myself doing that a lot with like Tool stuff.
Yeah, I did that the other day.
So I have to be a little careful.
Like, this pull-off riff is so cool, and then I'll like listen to the Patient. I'm like, shit.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, or like me, one day I was playing and I had this awesome guitar riff, and I was like, oh shit, this is a Stain song.
That's so disappointing.
And I was like, God damn it. Another time I did it, and it was a Matchbox 20 song, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I couldn't name the song off the top of my head, didn't realize what I was doing. And I was like loving this riff, and then I listened to it and was like, fuck, I know this.
In college, I wrote a song with the band I had, and it was melody and everything. I think they trusted me. Like, if you didn't know me, you would think I was just totally full of shit. Because melody and everything was exactly a Pearl Jam song.
Oh, wow.
And I remember them pointing it out, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, dude, play. And they're just looking at me, and I'm like, fuck! Because I really loved the song that I wrote that was clearly a Pearl Jam song.
Yeah.
It's super disappointing.
I mean, Creed did a whole album of Pearl Jam songs.
Creed.
Didn't they make a comeback?
Actually, I think they tried.
Yeah.
A couple times.
Like, Limp Bizkit definitely has made a comeback.
Oh,
They really have.
Alright,
Have you heard their
alright,
Morgan
like,
Wallen?
their most-
Have you heard their Morgan Wallen song?
No.
Yeah, I heard that the other day and was like, he doesn't mention Morgan Wallen until the very end, but the song fucking
Oh,
hits
man.
really good.
It's now
I
good.
w- I will say, growing up, I was a new metal kid. Like, I like Slipknot, Korn, and
Yeah.
and all of them. But hold on, what was the name of the band?
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. I was trying to think of the West Borland.
Yeah.
West
Yes.
Borland. He I may not be like the biggest Limp Bizkit fan. Like some of the earlier stuff is all right, and like you can't not like the Woodstock '99 performance.
Oh no, that is an amazing performance.
Yeah.
As
That's
As chaotic
crazy-
and crazy as it got,
that's probably one of the best. Like
yeah.
it is amazing. I actually just the other day saw a video of that. They were showing it on, I don't remember what the hell it was on, but or I may have just been seeing it on Facebook, a thing about it, and showing him talking about how right before they went into break stuff,
oh yeah,
and he's like,
oh yeah,
they're
and
saying we need to calm down and we need to chill out. Well, he's doing that whole speech. If you look in the background, if you see that video again, P. Diddy's there. And
no
I was
shit.
like, that's fucking P. Diddy back
Oh
then.
man.
But that whole
Wow.
that whole set was amazing. And I don't blame them for
What
creating any
happened?
riot, because I don't think it was their fault. It was from the promoter's fault for what they created in Woodstock '99.
Well, it was
what
all.
they did was wrong. They
They set it up.
They
I mean,
set
in
it up
in
wrong, they did it
1999, and having a $4 water bottle, that was asinine. In today's
cool.
day, in
and
today's
the beer
day,
was the same price.
in today's day and world, is $4 for water. That's fine. At some festivals.
Yeah, but the beer's not the same price as the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back then, the beer was the same price as water. So what do you think the kids are going to do? Sorry, I'm going to drink beer.
Yeah.
If I can, fuck water. I can get
Oh,
that
yeah.
at the fucking faucet for free, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then that whole went to shit. Totally went to shit there.
Okay.
Literally.
That documentary was
That was
amazing.
a wild documentary to
Wasn't
watch.
it?
My
Yeah.
wife and I watched it, and I had no idea about a lot of it.
I knew
it
some
got
of it.
wild, but I didn't
knew
know.
some of it.
I-
One of my favorite parts was when they were telling Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Oh my
"Can you
god.
do something to calm this down?"
And they do
came out
Jimi
and did
Hendrix.
Fire. And I was like,
God.
yes, yes.
I mean, I definitely would put it more on the promoters. I think that
It was-
I think there's a space to look at the artists of like.
What they had
oh,
there
man,
created
you
that
had to see
scenario.
a little going on, but
99
at the
was
same
a
time, you
crazy
booked
year.
us. You knew
Yeah.
who we were, right?
Yeah,
We're Limp
99.
Bizkit.
The music they put there
Yeah.
was the angry music that we were all loving
And
at the
again, you
time.
look at the price and the way, just the
And the
discomfort
price,
of how everything
yeah,
was. Like
the
you did not
price
take
and
care of
everything.
people.
No,
Yeah.
it was.
That's what happens.
Yeah, it was pretty much set up to.
To fail.
Yeah,
Be a,
and I don't
shit
think
show.
it failed as much as to the performers and the fans.
Oh no.
They had a good time. There was a lot of shit that went down that shouldn't have went down.
Mhm.
But what do you expect when you have the misogynistic music that was going on at the time, the anger that was going on at the time?
Well, because like I loved Biscuit
I
when
did
they were
too.
early.
Yes.
But when their second, third, I think I liked their second album if I remember right.
I love their
Shortly-
first two albums.
Shortly after that, it felt like it really took a turn to me,
Mhm.
a
I-
much more like misogynistic feeling.
I
Yes.
And
think
I just
after
really started to not like Fred Durst and was like, okay, I think.
Oh
I'm-
yeah. There
I
was
really-
a time I hated Fred Durst.
I really think after the Family Values tours
Mm,
is kind
Kinda
of when,
fell off.
when
or
he went
something.
Yeah.
a little bit, he went a little bit out.
because that's
there.
when Korn started doing weirder stuff, and that's when.
But I love the Korn's weirder stuff though. They did some great
I did like
stuff.
Korn too, man.
I was the right age when the dubstep album came out, and
Yeah, I
I
didn't care much
remember,
for that album.
and I remember the only good songs were the only ones with Skrillex on.
Yeah, I didn't care much for it. That whole, even with the stuff with Skrillex,
I
was
mean,
not happy with any of that whole album.
I mean,
because it wasn't Korn to me.
I was kind of a
Yeah, I get
dubstep
that.
kid back in the
wasn't.
day, so it was
My
kind
kids
of.
were, so my kids kind of dug it, I didn't. I was like,
It
no,
was-
I want
missed
corn.
that one.
It was kind of
Yeah.
it was kind of exciting to see Skrillex and Korn get together, but I will say like when you go to mix genres, maybe that's not the worst, but it definitely wasn't the best.
No, I didn't think it was good.
Mixing genres tricky, man.
It is, and it's a great thing. I mean, look at
Oh, I'm for it. Don't
yeah.
get me, you know.
I mean,
even
look
if
at
it's not good.
JC and Limp Bizkit during that album.
Oh,
If you ever heard that album, that's a great fucking
Yeah.
album. Great thing that they did there.
speaking of switching genres, though, have you guys ever heard of the Proto Men?
They
No.
sound familiar.
They were
I think
so they're like a video game band. They started back in like the early 2000s, and one of their favorite games amongst this whole Slipknot crowd of people that's in this one band, really loved Mega Man. Really
game.
loved Mega Man.
Solid games.
Yes, all the
And but they had this awesome idea of let's take the story of Mega Man and let's make it dark, let's make it fucked up, let's add some cinema to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you listen to Act 1, it is the fall of Proto Man and the rise of Mega Man, and then the fight between the two.
Whoa.
And there's a lot more to it than that.
Amazing.
Yeah, I definitely have to look.
So that's
Yeah,
Act
I was
1,
looking
and then
at
Act 2 is a prequel where it's Dr. Light versus Dr. Wily and Dr.
Wow.
Light's pursuit to make Proto Man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, definitely
and-
look that up.
The first album is like this basement garage punk sound with like video game elements. And then the second one, it switches between like a country western vibe to a very cinematic, oh, we're in a movie now, to sad opera, my wife died, I'm crying my eyes out. And you go to a trial over all of this. And then you have this nice little instrumental section where you're just on a train. You hear train sounds and nice violins and stuff. And then it goes into 80s rock pop.
Oh wow.
That's amazing. Yeah,
Like-
I have to check that out.
Yeah,
Like-
definitely gotta check
When
that
did that
out.
come out?
Act
may have said
1, I think, came out in like 2008, 2009. Act 2 came out in 2012. And just the other day, they are now starting to release Act 3.
Wow, man!
Wow.
All right, I'm here for that.
So, if you
check
haven't
it
heard of the Proto Men before, now is the time to get into them, because I think starting like last week, they're putting a new song out every week
Okay.
until the album's like.
Interesting.
And I got to meet
Yeah, I have to check
and
that
I got
out.
to meet their drummer and ask him a bunch of questions that only a fanboy would know about.
Wow.
Naturally.
And also about the Proto Men, I love Phil Collins. He's a
Okay.
beautiful artist, and no one can take away what he has done, except for the Proto Men.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
The Proto Men, fight me.
All right.
I'd come at me, bro. But the Proto Men's cover of In the Air Tonight is far superior.
Really?
Whoa.
On your drive home tonight,
Okay.
put on the Proto Men's
Fair
In the
enough.
Air Tonight, and
Take it
hate that I was right.
That all right. Yeah.
Proto
Challenge accepted, man. I'll be checking that out for
I'm
sure.
definitely. Hey, they did all. They had a whole album live in Nashville.
Yeah, and they're based out of Murfreesboro.
In the air tonight. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where they're
I'm
based
putting
out
that
of
as a
now,
like
but
right now, just so it'll pop up in case I forget to look for it.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely doing.
and
good.
they have like a whole covers album too. Like seriously, go
Mr.
deep
DeVaughn
dive
too.
on them, and they're all like I don't know, it's all really good.
Cool.
Yeah, the whole covers album. I see it. Pick up
And they say it's from a major motion picture, and it's not.
original motion picture soundtrack. Yeah.
And it's
Awesome.
not. I
No Easy
spent
Way Out.
before I met the drummer.
Oh man.
I
I
drove all night. Total Eclipse of the Heart. The Trooper.
it's so good.
I Still Believe. Results.
Interesting.
Wow.
What's do they have what is it, Silent Running?
Yep. Silent Running.
Yeah.
I was on Silent Running on Dangerous Ground. So all
Huh.
the covers total. I mean, Hunted.
That whole album, Act 1 or all right. real quick, and then I'll stop and I'll shut up about them. But start with Act 2.
Start with Act 2 and then go to Act 1.
Okay.
Start with
prequel,
Act
right?
2, go to Act 1, and then whenever you have the time, just binge that whole
But I
covers
want to
album.
go to Act 1 first and then do the prequel. Come on, I'm a Star Wars fan.
All right, Lucas.
We love things backwards.
Yeah.
That's why Yoda talking words.
But now Act
Yes,
3
that's how I learned
takes
Spanish
but
mostly.
Act 3 takes place after Act 1.
So I'll get the hang of it.
We'll get it together.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
gonna be
I'm a
fine.
Star Wars fan, so I understand completely.
I mean, we're all nerds here. They literally made a band about Mega Man, so
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna have
that
to
in
check that
itself
out.
is worth a listen.
Just
to.
putting that like for that one song will get them on my shit, so I'll check
But,
them out. Thank you for introducing them
yeah,
to me.
man, thanks
I
for
want to
that.
tell you later
Look
if I
forward to
really
that,
loved
yeah.
them or hated them.
those guys got me through high school and a lot of acid trips.
I bet. I wish I had acid now. Would mushrooms help?
Once
mean,
you
it
hear
can't
that,
hurt.
once you hear
Yeah.
that train, you know you've gotten through some of the heart wrenching parts, and then you didn't.
That's fun.
So, on all that notes, I appreciate you guys for being here.
Appreciate you, Johnny. And I
Thank you.
appreciate you, Garrett.
Likewise.
Thank you both for being here. It's been an amazing show.
Yeah, it's a fun night.
I will have this. Your episode, your performance will be up by Wednesday.
Cool.
Can't wait to get it up there.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
I loved it. I can't wait to listen to it all again. It's some good
I
fucking
hope
shit.
it came out well.
It did. It did. There's no doubt about it. I loved everything on it. Chase, thank you for being a part of this.
Yeah, thank
No
you for
problem.
coming, Chase. I really appreciate
I,
it.
like I said, he said the Bard was gonna be here, and I was all like, the Bard has summoned me.
Yes. You're welcome to come back whenever. We got another show in a couple weeks.
Sweet.
Will do.
Thank you both for coming out. Thank y'all for watching. Go check out Garrett DeVaughn. I said your name right this time.
You got it.
So proud of you.
He's on all streamings, trust me. His new album will be coming out pretty soon, The Kitty Chronicles. If you don't know who Jawfane is,
Check out.
look
y'all.
him up. Go check him out.
Solid.
We have some cool stuff.
This is
I
the
would
bass
agree.
player for Jawfane, if you did not know that.
We do things.
They
They've
do
done
some
some
stuff.
great stuff. Go check them out. They have some stuff coming out.
So, the only thing I can say to that is you've heard it before, but no, you haven't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be totally ripping that line off when I'm able to release. Like you've heard this before, but you haven't though.
Yeah.
Not really.
You got anything playing? You playing anywhere soon?
No, I was trying to get a little like holiday show together, but I'm not thinking that's gonna work. So I'm probably gonna end up doing at least a few live streams. I've been writing more on my webpage, so I've done a blog on every song from the first album,
Yeah.
and I have a short story I'm gonna be putting out towards December that I think you'll probably particularly enjoy. Little Christmas horror short story.
Awesome.
Can't wait to see it.
Can't wait.
And there's a song to go with it. So the goal will be to try to find a way to record the song and release it this year, but we'll see if that happens.
Awesome. Well, you got his place here if you need to record it. Definitely.
We'll probably reach out to you about that.
Yeah. Just reach out to me about it. But thank y'all for watching.
Thank
Go
you very
check
much.
Thank you.
both of these artists out when you get a chance. Till next time, peace out.